Happy August, everyone. I'm sure you're just as excited as I am. Yeah. Going on to today's topic, we're going to be talking about books. Well, I'm going to be talking about books. It'd be really weird if you could talk back about the books. Because that would be like, okay, so first book. I'm going to just go off the series I've been mainly reading on, and that's Heroes of Olympus, which is the series sequel to Percy Jackson and the Olympians. It's like you have the first 5 books is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, which is what the movie was based off, and the new movie Sea of Monsters. That's where they are in Hollywood with it. So moving those aside, because I'm not going to get into that. Then you have the Heroes of Olympus, which is the Lost Hero, Son of Neptune, Mark of Athena, and the next one is Doors of Death, and then there's an untitled 5th one, because the 4th book's about to come out in October, I believe. That's when they usually come out, I've heard. I caught up with them this summer. I just felt like I had outgrown them. But going back, it's great to see these people and see where their lives have been, where their lives are going. There's a lot of information that I would need to go into for this book, so I'm going to be very quick and precise and then just go into what I liked about it, and you guys can decide for yourself. But basically, it picks up with Percy and them at 16. It's like a few months after the last Olympian, and it goes into this new hero, and you find out he's Roman, and so they add the Romans into this, and the prophecy at the end of the last Olympian with the prophecy of 7. It goes into that, and the book centers on the 2 camps, because Jason lost his memory, and then you find out in the 2nd book Percy lost his memory, and it's them remembering, and then in the 3rd book they meet together, and they're trying to stop Gaia, whatever, Mother of Earth, from destroying the world, basically. And they go on another great adventure. Yeah, no, it's really great. It's unique because not unique, but different from the Percy Jackson, because it's in 3rd person instead of just being in Percy's point of view or switching points of view in 1st person. It's in 3rd and switching. And you get to hear the voice of all of the characters, and it's really great, especially with Percy, because you got to see his innermost thoughts for 5 books, and now you get to see how other people see him, and it's kind of cool. Especially when he couldn't remember himself, it was great reading his part. Moving on to the next book that I just started it. I started it today, like a half hour ago. So I'm only in chapter 5. It's a Hush Hush. I don't know what the series title is. It's a series too. My friend recommended it to me, and she really likes it. So I'm like, okay, I'll read it. I don't know what to make of it so far. I'm like 60 pages, I think, and by that time I'm kind of thinking about it and whatever. I'm gonna get through this book no matter what. But my first impression, like my unaltered sense of whatever, and so you know what I originally thought of it. I didn't like the introduction of the characters so much. I wish we kind of got to know Nora a little bit more. I wasn't so much into, in the first page you meet Patch. And I'm really curious how he got that name. Not gonna lie. And I didn't like that so much. There seems to be a bit of foreshadowing. I'm trying to figure out the prologue, for starters. There's a bit of foreshadowing with V and Nora, I believe, with like some kind of connection. I have no idea if it was just because they've been friends so long and everything. It's getting better. I was really frustrated with one scene that they did in biology, but all the other characters seemed disturbed by it. Well, not disturbed, kind of confused by it too. So I knew it wasn't natural, and so she didn't play it off like it was. And that made it better. It was still weird, though. It was still weird. I don't know. I feel like she's forcing it a bit. I completely forgot to give you guys a summary. So, quick summary. It's basically it's a fallen angel book, centered around Nora, who somehow connected to this fallen angel named Patch. Well, I assume he's the fallen angel. And it's trying to figure out her world. That's all I've really got since I don't know much about it. I'm pretty sure Nora's somehow like a half angel or something. This is the prologue, but I really don't know, which that is not a spoiler because I don't know what happens in the book. So that is just my thoughts. So if I'm right, yay me. Moving on, I have been waiting, oh gosh, it came out 2011, so near 2 years now, for a sequel, the end of a trilogy that I love. It's a fantasy novel, so if you like fantasy, get pens down. I have a great series for you guys. It's the Kingkiller Chronicles by Patrick. Oh god, I'm gonna butcher his last name. I don't know. The first book's called Name of the Wind, and then the second book is The Wise Man's Fear, and I believe the third book's like Wall of Stone or something like that. It's been a long time since I've went to his website to get an update because it depresses me because it took 4 years for the second book to come out. So I figure I have at least 4 years, maybe possibly 5 or 6, because it's the end of the trilogy and he has so much to wrap up. There's so much he needs to do, and the other books were very long, like 500, 600, I think. Well, I don't know off the top of my head, but they were long books. It's not like 300 pages, you know. That's nothing. Well, ooh, it might have hit the thousands. Or am I thinking of another book? I gotta go check. Okay. No, but it was close. It has like those. Even has those pages that you know. Like if you really read, you get these pages that they don't feel like normal pages because they're thinner. It's like but no, it reaches 993 pages. Love this series. It is amazing. The book is a story within a story. Yes, it's storyception. It centers around this bar owner who is actually this great legend in his world, and a chronicler who has come to tell a story. He finally found him. And so the bar owner, I'm not going to say his name because I can't pronounce it properly, says, okay, in 3 days I will tell you my life story. And he does that. And so book 1 is day 1, 2, 2, and 3, 3. And it's fascinating because you know that the stories are connected with what's happening in the world now. It's not like everything got tied up in a pretty little bow after the bar owner left his legendary status. And sometimes it will have like a story within a story with a story, and it goes into some of the legends in that world, and it's really great. He weaves in this music and song into amazing storytelling. I'm gonna call it good. I don't want to be too long on these videos because I'm basically just talking about nothing. So, recommendation. Okay, so you guys know it's August, right? Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm not happy about it either. So I want you guys to go do that one of those things you said you were gonna do this summer that you haven't done. Go do it. What's holding you back? Why can't you do it? Huh? No more excuses. It's August. You have to go do it now, or it won't get done. You don't have a week left. You have only a few weeks left. Hopefully you have a week left. That would suck. I mean, so go. Oh, and write down below whatever you did. I'm curious what you guys wanted to do. So, like, subscribe, and of course leave your comments. I'm expecting you all to go do it, and then tell me about it. Yeah. Go do it. Okay. Bye, guys.